Hello, fellow YouTubians. This is Taylor Lash here with another e-cigarette review. Today we're going to be going over the Fin electronic cigarette. This is the rechargeable deluxe kit. I believe it is sold exclusively at Walmart and Sam's Club. Now, I have seen Fin and Finity at other locations, Walgreens, a couple of local brick and mortar shops, as other e-cigarette users call it. But this deluxe kit, as well as the single kit, with the rechargeable battery and cartomizer, are sold exclusively at Walmart and Sam's Club. Now, I have seen on their website you can purchase the actual cartomizers now, but they still don't sell these kits specifically. They sell the kits with the atomizer, cartridge, and battery. The 3-tier setup, that's ancient technology. I would not recommend utilizing that. Personal preference, I know a lot of you e-cigarette vapors out there like to drip directly onto the atomizer. However, between me and you, I have actually found a way to refill these cartomizers as well as clean them. Now, that is something we will go over in another video. Today, I just want to go over some key points with Fin. Let me go ahead and show you what comes in the box. First thing you're going to notice when you open it, I've seen a few other e-cigarettes out there that come in like a cigarette style box. This is a standard style box, okay? No fancy knickknacks or anything like that. First thing you're going to notice is the 2 battery holder. Mind you, both of the batteries are charged, although this one I have been vaping on all night for at least a 6-hour period, so it may die during this video. I hope not. Anyway, so once you have your kit open, you'll notice that the plastic here, it separates. Okay, that's kind of cool. I mean, it saves in packaging space, so I don't have this ridiculous size box. Now, you're also going to notice you do have a wall adapter for USB purposes on the inside, as well as a USB 510 charger. Now, all of it is branded. You'll see the little Fin logo here, which, by the way, I must admit I absolutely love. The branding on it, I mean, heck, I would definitely rock a shirt if the kit came with one. So I'm going to continue on here. It comes with a little instruction booklet and talks about, what is Fin, how to use it, how to charge it, as well as the 3 cartomizers they send you that come in a little medicine style packaging, almost, it's got the aluminum foil backing and it's sealed at a factory. The little silicone condoms, as other vapors like to call it. So we're going to go over at this time the vapor production, as well as the throat hit, the quality of the flavor, and the feel as if I'm smoking or not. So let me go ahead and give you a little demonstration here of what this tastes like, what it feels like. Mind you, this is my own refill. Well, not the cartomizer itself. I've refilled this with maple from Blue Mist Vaping, which is an alright flavor. I mean, it tastes more like a cigarette than maple. Well, let's go ahead and give this a vape. Now, I do have to admit, I love the vapor production level. I mean, you almost expect to see this amount of vapor coming out of a clearomizer, which I have purchased some clearomizers that are supposed to fit the 510 threading. So we'll go ahead and see if it works. I have noticed that the first e-cigarette that I did a review on, Never Light Again, or Never Buy Again, it is threaded as a 510. The interesting part is that their cartomizers fit this battery and work, and they still taste terrible. So that tells me that their hardware that they used for their cartomizers is just plain wretchedly disgusting. But Finn's cartomizers do not work with Never Light Again's batteries. So it's kind of interesting that I can use Never Light Again's cartomizers with my Finn battery, but I can't use it the other way around. It would have been nice to be able to have 3 batteries, but you know what, 2 lasts me enough at work. So that was my own flavor, the maple. For all you skeptics out there, you know, oh, you use too much glycerin, there's no way that, you know, what they provide you with will provide you that amount of flavor. I'm going to go ahead and utilize their flavor, which I must admit, out of all the, you know, factory standard flavors I've tried, I actually enjoy Finn's flavor. I just like the convenience of refilling my own because I order 120 milliliters of e-juice at a time, which lasts me a substantial amount of time. I pay about 20 bucks. So I consider it rather foolish to buy 5 cartridges for $10. If you know how to clean it, I would recommend refilling it. Otherwise, if you want to save on, you know, the time it takes to clean and everything, go ahead and buy the cartridges because they are delicious. I am not disputing that. You can hate it if you want, but I love it. So we're going to go ahead and vape at this time the Finn standard flavor. I haven't done anything to this, so let's go ahead and see what it produces off a battery that's been being used all night. I like to vape constantly. So let's go ahead and try. That almost looks like more vapor to me. I would say that they use more PG, if not, they probably may not even use any vegetable glycerin. Let's go ahead and look here. Ingredients, propylene glycol, which is PG, glycerin, so it's probably an 80-40, maybe an 80-20 mix of PG, VG. Then you got your nicotine, methyl cyclopentanoate, or some nonsense like that. I'd have to research that. Anyway, so back onto it. One thing you will notice is that there is one color for the battery, one color for the LED, but the great part is I frequent the bus on my way to work, and what I really do love about Finn is it has reduced the amount of times that I get asked by some stranger, "Hey, do you have an extra cigarette?" Like, no, it's not a cigarette. Oh, whatever, you don't want to give me a cigarette, that's fine. You know, no, I'm puffing on a vaporizer. Now more people start to see it and they go, what is that thing? That looks kind of interesting. You know, blah, 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 blah. I do like the vapor production of their standard cartomizers. The flavor, to be quite frank with you, it tastes like the maple flavor I got, which is kind of ironic because as I described the maple flavor, it tastes like a rich tobacco flavor, which is what they advertise this as, rich tobacco taste. So it's almost like they go through Blue Mist vaping. I'm not saying they do. I know absolutely nothing about where they get their product from. I am saying, however, that it is a very good flavor. I happen to think you will enjoy it. I think that these cartomizers may hold between 0.6 and 0.8 milliliters of e-juice, which is substantial for your half a pack a day smoker. Maybe pack a day if you can limit yourself a little. I find myself vaping consistently throughout the night, so I must probably go through 2.4 to 3 milliliters of e-juice a night. Maybe less. It depends on how my day is going. So I'm back on my cartridge. I just want to say, Finn, you did a great job. You have absolutely found a return customer in me. I like the fact that this is a 510. Now, they don't advertise it's a 510. Private research has concluded it's a 510. And I'm sure they probably don't like me telling you that it's a 510. No, they have a business to run. If you like the convenience of being able to pop out a fresh cartomizer and don't mind throwing away your cartomizers, by all means. Now, I'm getting some clearomizers, like I said, in the mail. I'm waiting for them to arrive. It'll be another 3 to 4 days. When they do come, I will fill them up and I will thread them to my 510 fin here. Which, by the way, compared to the other 510, the Never Light Again, battery life, ironically, seems to be a lot longer. Maybe I just got a DOA battery from Never Light Again, I'm not sure. But this thing seems to last me about 3 hours of consistent puffing. And I'm not talking like, oh, I'll take a puff every 5 minutes. I mean, if you ever see this thing out of my hands, out of my mouth, it's because I forgot my other battery and I have to charge this thing and I'm sitting there pulling my hair out going, oh my god, when can I vape? When can I vape? When can I vape? So anyway, all in all, I must say that I give Finn, appearance-wise, if you like the retro 50s look, the hipster appeal, you could personally say 4.5, maybe 5 out of 5. For me, I wish I had some varieties for customization. I wish I could get a black battery, because that would just look epic. I would say the fact that they use a white LED does bump up my rating, so I will give it a 4 out of 5 on a personal level. If they wanted the 5 out of 5, they should have given me the option to get additional colors of batteries. Whereas, flavor-wise, out of all the standard e-cigarette starter kits I've tried so far, Finn, you take the top of the cake, you are the cherry on the cake. Your flavor, for me, is a 4.5 out of 5. I love it, I enjoy it, and I just can't get enough of it. I just like the convenience of refilling my own flavor, which ironically, my flavor tastes like your flavor. Interesting note there. So, lastly, we got to review, battery life here. So, battery life, to be honest with you, for 30 bucks, for 2 batteries that I can recharge at work, I'm going to give them a 4 out of 5, because the price is what saved them there. I wish the battery was constructed, to last longer, like it was maybe a 600 mAh. This is probably a 300 mAh. I'm not an electrician, so I cannot attest to you the quality of the battery life here, other than the fact that I know that it lasts me, personally, anywhere between 2 and 3 hours of constant puffing. So, we have our battery life, our appeal, our flavor. Last of all, I want to go over quality of the hardware. Like I said, I love the fact that it's branded. I love the fact that in the deluxe kit, you not only get the USB charger, which is already convenient enough, but you get the AC, wall outlet that converts 110 into 5-volt DC USB. So, all in all, Finn, I'm going to give you a 4.5 out of 5. Now, how do I get that from, 3.5, 4.5, 4? That's a different story. I will give you a high rating because I absolutely love your product. There are some areas where you can improve, but all in all, it is amazing. Happy vaping. Thanks for watching.